Imagine this, you're accused of a crime you didn't commit. The police laugh when you swear you're innocent, and your alibi sounds too unbelievable to take seriously. But then, one silent camera proves everything. This is the true story of how one black man's life nearly ended in tragedy, until the truth finally spoke for him. He was driving home from work, tired, quiet, ready to collapse into bed. Suddenly, screeching tires, floodlights, voices shouting, "Get out of the car!" He froze, confused. The police surrounded him, weapons drawn. He hadn't been speeding. He hadn't broken a single law. Yet in seconds, he was pulled from his car, slammed against the hood, and handcuffed. "You match the description," one officer sneered. Moments earlier, a robbery had taken place nearby. The suspect, a black man, mid-30s, average build. That was it. No name, no car, no clear description, just those vague words. And in their eyes, he was guilty already. At the station, they grilled him for hours. "Where were you? Who can back up your story?" He explained patiently. He had been at a diner across town, eating dinner after his shift. He even remembered what he ordered. But the officers laughed. "Convenient, isn't it? No one to back you up." His words fell into silence, dismissed before they were even heard. This wasn't the first time. He had lived his whole life under suspicion, followed in stores, questioned on sidewalks, pulled over for no reason. He knew exactly why the officers didn't believe him. He knew what they saw when they looked at him. Not his job, not his family, not his character, just his skin. Still, he held on. He begged them, "Check the cameras. The diner has security footage. I was there. Just look." The officers exchanged glances, rolling their eyes. To them, it was another desperate excuse. But eventually, half to mock him, half to shut him up, they sent someone to confirm. The next day, the call came in. There it was, in grainy black and white. The man sitting at the counter, eating quietly, paying his bill. The timestamp, the exact time of the robbery. Proof, irrefutable. In a single moment, the story unraveled. He was released without apology. Just a cold statement, "You're free to go." But the damage was done. His name had been recorded, his fingerprints taken, his dignity stripped. He walked out into the sunlight, not as a criminal cleared of guilt, but as a man reminded how easily truth can be ignored. Later, he learned the real suspect had been caught miles away. A man with a long record who looked nothing like him. Yet, the police had chosen to believe their bias over his words. Chosen to laugh instead of listen. Chosen to assume guilt instead of seeking truth. His case wasn't unique. Thousands of innocent black men and women face the same prejudice daily. Some aren't lucky enough to have a camera to speak for them. Some don't get the chance to walk free. And each time, the cost isn't just their freedom. It's their dignity, their safety, their lives. In the end, a single silent camera became his loudest voice. A voice the officers couldn't mock, couldn't dismiss, couldn't laugh away. But it shouldn't take proof carved in pixels to believe a man's truth. It shouldn't take surveillance to grant innocence. So I'll leave you with this. When the truth finally spoke, it spoke through a camera. But what if that camera hadn't been there? Justice or mistake?